Due to there being a month between sessions, I forgot to check OBS and that my inputs were working correctly. So it was about 5 minutes at the start where I did not realize that my mic wasn't working. So instead, I'm re-recording the intro. As individuals enjoying their time relaxing at the yawning portal, they all watched a man lower himself into the pit as part of some ongoing tradition. But like bait on a fishing line, as he came back up, he brought with him a troll and a flock of sturges. Durnan, the proprietor, offered free drinks to anyone that helped, and they all chipped in, as well as some of the patrons, to kill the troll, and Durnan held up his end of the deal, giving them all bottles of expensive liquor. A man by the name of Volothamp, witnessing the group's efforts, offered them all, as a group, a job, to find his friend Floon Blagma. Having been drinking with him the night before, Volo left and Floon stayed on. The following morning, Floon's wife let him know that he hadn't come home. Volo paid 10 gold each up front and promised 100 gold each on finding Floon, dead or alive. Volo gave the group what information he knew, and after a sleep they all set off. Corthana leading the way through the dock ward, the group stumbled across a crime scene. Seemingly 3 people slaughtering almost 12, with half the group noticing their conflicting tattoos. Black flying snakes on the survivors, and 10 eyes on the backs of the victims' skulls. Wang managed to speak to a rat merchant, and for 1 gold got told that word on the street was that the Zentarim kidnapped someone and got into a scuffle with Xanathar Guild outside of a storefront in the hopes of re-kidnapping their victim. The confrontation the group saw at the end of was another scuffle following the initial one. Onyx and Elle approached the scene and convinced guard Captain Staggett to let them speak to the apparent murderers. Onyx got them 2 minutes, and Elle learnt from the murderers that the 3 were apparently hired from outside Waterdeep to help with the conflict. They had no idea about any kidnapping, but they were to rendezvous at Candle Lane.
I'm keeping all that info to myself, by the way.
Too late now.
No, but like Elle hasn't actually said anything, so fuck you.
I mean, Helikov and I were by the rat merchant, I believe.
Yep.
Just watching.
Ocean Salah.
Like I said, I'm waiting for the rest of them to come back over.
I'm pretty sure that we were on our way back already.
Yeah.
So like we got the information, and then we started walking back after Onyx had spoken to the guard captain about some metal.
Yeah.
And I was already on my way back before he did that anyway, so
Yeah, so we're just on our way back to the rest of the team.
finishing the bit of rat, or the half rat is it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Was the rat good?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, he
I
bought
know,
it,
but
but
I didn't try it. I kept wondering if the gold I paid for that was worth it. It was a good rat.
I mean you have a fucking what is it, an Earth Ganassi and a fucking Aarakocra eating it? Yeah.
Money well spent.
Yeah,
Money
exactly.
well spent.
Very well sent.
What'd the murderers say?
They don't know anything about the guy we're looking for, unfortunately. They're not from around here. Apparently, anyways. So, not much use there. Do we want to continue down to the tavern, see if we can find anything?
Yeah, it would be a preferable idea.
I thought the tavern
Good
was
an idea as any.
near the murder scene.
Yeah, it was a different tavern, the one that they
Oh,
Volo
right.
and such stayed
Dragon,
at.
dragons, something. Skewered dragon.
Yes, the one looking for Volo, continuing on, is still further down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Tavern it is.
And I do
My
believe that we
fucking
were.
mic changed again.
I think we were following the two drunkards. Sorry, the drink appreciators. I think.
Uh-huh.
Rude.
Am I wrong?
I can't remember anything about any people that appreciate drinks.
The two sailors that like their drink.
Hello.
The party members.
Yeah.
Just for that, yeah.
Yes.
Following them to the bar because they know where it is.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, somewhere in their
Oh,
fuzzy
no, wait,
memory,
that's
they
the wrong
remember.
one. That's goodbye.
Yeah, Das Vidania's goodbye.
Close enough.
Look, I don't speak Russian, as evidenced by my fucking terrible accent.
I don't actually remember hello, to be honest with you, so I'm a look.
Do you want to look for the bar?
Privet. Privet?
Oh, privet!
Privyet.
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 Where you have dark vision cheese.
Yeah, I know. I just meant to
Just
read
in
it
case
for
you
myself.
Yeah, it's date.
Are you sure?
Is it
I
though?
think
kinda
most of
dark
us
out
have
here.
dark vision.
I?
Got tiefling, elf.
I
and
don't think
Aarakocras?
I don't think Aarakocras do. I don't remember.
My Ganassi didn't,
Mine doesn't.
I
and
think you
I'm a
gotta be.
half elf.
I think you gotta be a fire Ganassi for that. Yeah, fire Ganassi have it, the others don't.
Nope, I'm useless.
You can
I
fly.
mean, you said it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm useless in dark situations.
You can still fly though,
Okay.
and it's fast. Like
We're discussing this while we're walking.
yes.
Yeah.
So you're heading to the skewered dragon?
Yeah.
As
Alrighty.
we walk, Wang's just like, so I can see in the dark.
In case you guys didn't know, it was just
I
like
was
an
over on
interesting
the
tidbit about
I
me.
made a salad with craisins.
Ew.
I like craisins actually; they're really tasty.
Yeah, but in a salad?
Yeah. They're quite delicious. Better than raisins because they have a better texture.
Suppose that's fair.
Something more to bite into, you know.
Also a discussion we have while we're walking.
So you begin
I mean,
heading
obviously. I was
east.
definitely talking in character voice.
You begin heading east, back down the way you came, down Fillet Lane. Duck into an alleyway between Fillet Lane and Nat Street. And you come to the Skewered Dragon a few buildings down. The Skewered Dragon looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and a ship's anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards.
Interesting decor choice.
Did a flying ship come by, by any chance, and just drop its fucking anchor or something?
Probably.
There are worse uses for an anchor.
Tough crowd.
Cozy Tavern.
You head inside. There is about 10 or 11 people sitting around in small groups, clumps dotted all over the bar area, and one female-looking dwarf bartender polishing a disgustingly dirty glass.
That's where the flavor comes from, baby.
Hey, Cortana, you got this one right, yeah?
Big facts.
I'm gonna go order a whiskey.
There it is.
You head up to the bar. The dwarf takes the rag out of the mug that she's polishing, hocks a loogie directly into it, and then just keeps polishing.
Even more flavor.
Oh no!
Flavor.
Not sure
Welcome
that's
to Flavor Town.
sanitary, Miss.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Understood. Never mind.
What can I get you?
Nothing for me.
Whiskey, please.
Alright. And she puts
Take that
the
to-
mug down that she is polishing and pours 2 shots worth of whiskey into it and hands it to you.
I'll hand one to Pelikov.
There's 2 shots of whiskey in 1 glass.
Yeah, in the one glass.
Oh, yeah, cool. I will take that.
Kind
I
of
thought it was
even-
like 2 actual
even better.
shots.
Even
No, no,
better.
I mean, it was 2 shots. It's just there's 2 shots in the 1 glass.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I will take my whiskey.
That'll be 5 copper.
I will flick her 5 copper.
As you flick 5 individual copper coins.
I was gonna say individually flicking.
She catches one, catches the second one, and then you all just hear cling, 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 as the 3 just fall behind her, and she just stares at you all before kneeling down, bending it, picking it all up. Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm...
What
Me, the
about
player,
re-
is just-
What about the rest of you?
Oh no, I'm all good, thank you. But
We
if
will have
anything
the
does
same,
pop up,
thank you
I'll,
very much.
if anything does come to mind, I'll let you know. Just sort of like looking around the area, just curiously seeing if there is anyone noteworthy, I suppose.
The room seems to be a mix between 2 distinct types of people. You got either bedraggled sailors or what look like just common toughs, basically. Sitting around all in their own small cliques of 2 to 3 people, a few people just sitting by themselves. But they all just seem to be staring down into their drinks. Any conversation is like almost whispered. It's eerily quiet inside.
Lovely.
This reminds me a lot of home, actually. Awkward silence.
That's right, fucking depressing.
Thank you for reminding me.
You brought it up.
I didn't highlight the depressing aspect of it. I just drew a comparison.
Look, I work here. It's fucking depressing.
Can imagine. Can imagine.
What I can't imagine is coming in here and not drinking.
I'm
Look.
starting to question this.
What do y'all want?
I did ask for the same as what? You know what? Okay, never mind.
No. Speak up. Say your piece.
I have asked twice now for the same thing as what the other person was having.
Oh, so I'm at fault then.
Little bit.
I like that. And she gets you a drink.
Thank you. That fucking time. So what was it? 5 copper. 5 copper. Yeah, 5 copper.
5 stacked coins of copper.
Yes,
Gently placed on the bar top.
I put it on the bar.
Appreciate it.
I did knock over the stack after I put it down, though.
She kind of looks at you for a second, but I mean, with one swipe of her hand, she manages to pick all 5 up. Still nowhere near as shitty as having them thrown all over the ground.
Well, maybe if someone has better hand-eye coordination.
Okay, moving on. We're actually currently on the lookout for someone. 30s human with red hair who's seen here recently, I think. I know that's a bit of a vague thing, but he's recently gone missing, and we're trying to figure out where he might have been. And last we heard, he was here.
You mean the handsome one?
I would assume so.
Well, I've been trying to tumble with that one for weeks. Keep saying something about married, but I can't imagine anyone holding him down.
What's that? Does he
is good looking.
So he's a bit of a ladies' man then?
All he'd have to do for me is nod out the back. We'd have a tumble for sure.
I'm sorry.
Is that funny to you?
No, that was out of character.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Fuck off. I'm just like trying to hold back the laughter, and just like all you'd have to do is just nod out back, like, oh, fuck. Okay.
Fine, then think about it.
He was here 2 nights ago.
Did anything seem off? Did he seem out of his usual self? A little bit paranoid or anything like that? Or was he his usual self by any chance?
How much is it worth to you?
Would gently slip out.
Gently throw.
No, would pull out
Exactly
3
5.
gold coins and hold them between the 4 talents.
Alright.
And then just fucking.
Was in here
What's
the other
it?
night with that fucking tosspot Voladamp, whatever his name is, the idiot writer. He left, and she holds out her hand.
Gently places the coins in her hands. Did you overhear anything? Did they seem tense?
You put
or-
all 3 of them in there?
Yeah, all 3 coins.
Alright, she quickly throws all 3 of them in the front pouch of her apron. After Volo left, he stayed on. Another handsome young lad. She leans right in. Name is Raynar Neverember. Don't let it be known he comes here.
Raynar.
Raynar Neverember. Came in, they drank, and she stands back up again. They were drinking for a little bit. You can see a few people around the bar now, kind of nodding along. They were playing some Free Dragon Ante for a little bit, and then they left. About just past high moon. Then she leans in again, says, quite a few people left after they did, though, if you catch my drift.
Know how many?
4.
4 of them? Alright.
And she spits on the bar, on the top of the bar, and with her finger, stretches out her loogie into the rough shape of a snake with a branching appendage.
I got a branding appendage.
Haven't seen either of them since, or that fucking wanker Volo.
I'm taking, I guess, Follow might be a regular here.
Oh, he's just a nonce. I don't like him.
That's fair. So nothing so other than that, nothing else. No out of ordinary character for Floon. No anything of the sorts.
Well, out of character would be that tumble out the back. That definitely didn't happen.
Duly noted. I'll pass a message along to him.
Yeah, if
See
you
if I can
see him,
spark up a little.
give him this message. Anytime.
Alrighty, I shall do that.
Tell him that's from Burka.
Burka.
He'll know who I am.
Gotcha. Thank you, Burka. Do you have any descriptions for Zavolo, Raynar?
Keep that name down, alright?
Yeah.
We don't like people knowing that he doesn't like people knowing he comes down here. I don't like people he comes down here.
I will not mention that he comes down here. But I'm just trying to get a general description to keep an eye out for them, so that way if we accidentally run into them, we know not to trifle with them, or if we need to, we can ask them some questions.
You don't know who Raynar is.
Well, I personally don't. I don't know a lot of names around this place.
You know who Lord Neverember is.
Fair point.
Lord Neverember is the former open lord of the entire of Waterdeep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Raynar's his son.
Reynolds' son. Alright, cool.
He's kind of a lot of the patrons don't really like him because they think he's got that whole rich uppity sort of thing about him. Think he's kind of doing his little dash with the common folk, you know. They don't really appreciate that sort of thing, but really I think he likes to just get away for a bit. Actually don't mind him too much when he comes here. Always pays his tab.
Alrighty. So just look for someone who's a little bit more royalish, I suppose. We'll keep an eye open.
He looks exactly like a lord out of storybooks or something. Shoulder length blonde hair, sharp features, blue eyes. Has a little bit of jewellery, but he's not really ostentatious with it.
I assume he just likes to try and keep a lower profile when he's going into places that he doesn't want people knowing that he's at.
For the most part, yeah. When he's down the dock ward way, you could kind of pass him off as like a trade lord or something like that. You'd never guess he lives up in the castle ward.
Right. And Voller?
Volo, I mean, he's a wanker.
So just look for a dickhead, essentially.
Volo was the one that gave you the job.
Give us the job.
Yeah.
Oh.
Out of the
Yeah.
out of the yawning portal.
Gotcha.
So Floon is the one you're looking for.
Yep. Oh, Volos. Okay, yep. Yep.
That's
Okay.
right. It's been a month.
Yep.
It's definitely been a minute.
Alrighty. Alright, well, thank you, Burka. You know what? I will take a whiskey.
Oh, all right then.
Decision.
What did you say? Sorry.
I just said it's good decision.
It's a good decision.
She grabs a seemingly clean mug, spits in it, pours in 2 shots worth of whiskey.
I'll pass her a silver piece. Thank you again.
Are you passing or throwing it?
Passing, like handing it
whip
to
it.
her.
Just fucking Beyblade whip that shit.
And go and find a seat or a table and set of seats for all of us.
Yeah, there's plenty around.
There's
We
the corner
start.
of Snail Street and Phillip Lane.
So in between Snail Street and the intersection on Fillet Lane, that section was what was blocked off.
So we were about there. The murder was
that
a bit
intersection
left.
is where the rat vendor was, Zoblob shop, and yeah, this section in between is where the murder was, and both of those ends were blocked off.
I literally have it in my notes as Murder Alley.
Yeah, basically.
Alley.
Mally. Batman's parents died there,
It is the dock ward. Could have.
right? Is there a theater nearby? Are they playing fucking Zorro?
There are
Look
actually
around for the-
theaters in the
look
city,
around
but
for the
they're in
owlbear.
north. But yeah, so currently the skewered dragon is is in an alleyway between Net Street and Fillet Lane. As for finding a table, there's plenty available. It's actually quite a spacious area. If anything, it kind of looks like a repurposed abandoned warehouse or something.
Oh, jeez.
Like
He's big.
as far as a tavern goes, it does not look like a tavern.
He's big place.
Yeah, even the bar kind of looks like something people have thrown together with pallets or something. It's everything in there is kind of makeshift, and all the tables mismatched, like they've all been found from different locations. And yeah, not so big like a port warehouse or something like that, but it's a lot bigger than your traditional tavern would be.
Yeah.
All the tables are fairly spaced apart as well. I mean, going to sit down at your own table, you get the sense that you could quite comfortably have a private conversation, and easily sort of not have to worry that you're being overheard, or know that like someone would have to make a conscious effort to try and listen into your conversation.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's been purposely laid out that way.
Wait.
Consider it.
Well, it doesn't seem like the sort of place where a lot of desirables come to partake in their alcoholic beverages.
Fair enough.
But yeah, you managed to find a table. There's only 4 seats, but you managed to go grab some extra from another empty table.
When she laid her hand out, was the snake on her hand, or did she actually make the snake on the bar?
She basically used her finger to draw a snake shape in her own spit on the bar top.
Okay.
Once you got the gist of what she was drawing, she used a rag to wipe it up.
All right. I take it. Would I happen to know the symbol?
Yeah, it's the sign of the Zentarim.
Zentarim.
A very makeshift, terrible, dirty puddle shape of a flying black snake.
I mean, hey, it gets the point across, so.
Plus, you can wipe it up with ease.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty. And Raynar was seen leaving with Floon after midnight,
Yep.
and the people had those markings on them. Okay.
Yeah, so Floon and Volo were there drinking. Volo eventually left, leaving Floon by himself. But not long after that, this Raynar gentleman came in, started drinking with Floon. They left together not long after midnight, but as they left, presumably a handful of Zentarim followed them out.
Alright. I shall pass on that information to the team.
Were
Chris.
the Zentrum team, the Zentrum, particularly people who questioned the killers, were they Zentrum?
The guys that I was talking to,
Yes.
they
Or were
were
they the other group?
no, they weren't the other group. They were external.
They were Zentarim, but hired from outside of Waterdeep to help with the conflict.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They were external.
Okay. And the Zentrum were, assumably, from what we've gathered now, seen following them. So, some kind of pattern clearly following here. Did you say Candle Lane was where the Zentrum were based?
Nope, I did not pass that on.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't. I just told Candle Lane. I was told where the rendezvous was, but I didn't pass that bit of information on. I just told you guys what was said with the barkeep.
Okay. Different question. Do we know anything more about the Zentrum? Anyone?
Mm.
Do we know any more? DM.
Trying to think. You can, I mean, yeah, I mean, the Zentarim are a criminal organization. It's not like a well-kept secret. It's just not something Like they're not hanging out on every street corner either. So you would definitely know the name. And yeah, they're purported like thieves and murderers for hire. That would be like the sort of word on the street about them. And they are not limited to Waterdeep. Just about every major city has rumors of the Zentrum.
Fair enough. So it looks like the murder guys took our guy.
Certainly seems that way.
So we find the murder guy.
Sometimes it's a little bit easier said than done, but keep our ears down to the ground and we'll see what we can find.
So what would you like to do?
I'm still drinking.
Yep.
Of course. Hmm.
Well, it's not like I know where the murder guys hang out.
Oh, anybody?
Oh, Rusty. Don't know what to do.
Alright, you guys want to take a quick break or something?
We're trying to get back into our D&D
Yeah, it's alright.
boots.
It's been a month.
Oof.
I think I'll actually. I take it none of the patrons of the tavern have any distinguishable tattoos, marks, or any such like that.
You can make a perception check.
Sure. Perception. I'm good with that. Nope, that's performance. Perception. Full. There we go.
The gentleman that was sitting closest to you at the bar has what looks like the curlings of a black tattoo on the top of his hand.
Hmm.
As you notice, you both lock eyes for a moment, and he gets up and walks out.
I'm gonna wait about 5 seconds. Sneak a little bit of an extra drink, pass it to Cortana, and go out after him. But like at a casual pace, just strolling.
I will just take the drink and drink it.
Yeah.
Not even asking where she's going.
Rising no one.
So you're trying to follow him out?
Yeah, I'm gonna see like I'm gonna not interrogate, more so just catch up and like yeah, just see where he goes, or if I'm gonna get shanked in the corner.
All right, make a perception check.
Oh god. Hey.
As you walk out the door, immediately as you walk out the door, you see the glint of metal and you duck as this guy tries to bonk you on the head with the hilt of a sword.
Easy there. Jeez.
As he misses, he kind of takes a few steps back and he's like, "What are you doing following me?"
I'm not exactly. Well, I suppose you could say the following, but I'm just curious if you know anything about the disappearance that came from 2 nights ago. we've been tasked with finding someone, and the tattoo that you have brings resemblance. I spoke with the where is his name? Where is his name? Where is his name? God damn it! Hang on, give me a second.
Someone
It's
didn't
somewhere.
check their notes properly.
I spoke to Davil recently, as well as the 3 externals, and I was hoping that I could get some information.
He pulls his sleeve like up and shows his tattoo. There's a. Where's yours?
I unfortunately don't have one just yet.
Then either you know where to go and leave me alone. And he just walks off.
And I shall take that as my cue to go to Candle Lane.
You just going?
Potter.
God, it's almost like it makes it difficult if one person knows the plot hook and the rest don't.
Well, okay, I'll wait outside for everyone. God.
Are you gonna tell us? Cause we're just sitting in there drinking.
I'm waiting outside for a moment, and then I'm going to poke my head in and just go,
I was
whistle.
I was gonna say, have you met Pelikov and Cortana? Waiting outside might be a minute.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I'll poke my head in after a minute and just whistle to the group and just like gesture that I'm gonna be outside and waiting.
Can you make a performance check with disadvantage?
I'm gonna sputter, aren't I?
You're a
Oi.
bird.
Yeah, birds don't have lips.
Okay, but have you ever heard a fucking magpie? Isn't
That's-
she
that's
literally
not
a magpie?
That's not a whistle. So after a
Close
moment,
enough.
you all see. You all see. Duck their head back into the door, and you can faintly hear.
You're gonna embarrass me now.
I'm just imagining it turns into the fucking Bender from the Robots movie. Caca!
Caca.
Oh boy.
But
Yeah.
you get the sense that they are trying to whistle.
Yeah, and just like gesturing that I'll be sitting outside. I suppose, I guess. Waiting for people to finish up.
She's not really a team player, is she?
She seems like she's in a rush everywhere. For sure. On that note, I will join her outside.
I will finish my drink. Then I will join her outside.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
Right, you'll head outside. You see them sitting down waiting for you.
Practicing the whistle.
Just breathing really heavily.
Fuck. How do people
It
do
will
this?
take more than practice, my friend.
Can't blame me for trying.
I mean, I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but you are kind of missing important piece of anatomy to do. You know, lips.
Yeah. Still, I try.
You did.
There is some potential information over in Candle Lane, but I'm unsure on how friendly I might be, especially in the dock board.
Where did you get the name Candle Lane?
The guy I spoke to. Someone left, I followed him out. He seemed to bear resemblance of something, and had a quick word with him.
Insight check.
Yeah, you can make your insight check. You can make your deception check if you'd like.
Oh God. Please. Oh shit! That was.
That was a 5.
They are very clearly lying.
For a second, I thought you were going to say lying through their teeth, and I was going to be like, now we're having another
They're
issue.
lying through their beak.
Oh my God.
I tried.
Look, some birds have teeth,
Magpies
Those
are not
ones aren't
horrible.
friendly.
but geese.
I don't trust those ones. Yeah, no.
Okay, but what about fish with human teeth?
Yeah, let's not go there. I'd
Let's
like to
not
sleep
bring
tonight.
that into this world.
I don't have to bring it into this world. It's already in this world.
Oh God, no. Yeah, no. Onyx just narrows his eyes at the bird.
Shrug slowly and just wink.
Right. Well, we've only just met, so I suppose I can let you off with a warning. But
A warning.
you're a terrible fucking liar.
Excuse me.
That's a very different voice.
I'm experimenting, goddammit. Not everyone here can be Russian. I've got
Why not?
too many
I
Everybody
can't
characters.
can
be
be
Russian.
We're not having a party full of Russians.
Why not, comrade? It's
Why
great.
not? His best party is full of vodka, and we just don't get anything done.
This campaign just takes place as a fucking tavern crawl.
Dragon heist communism.
The Russian named Wang.
Yeah.
Did you say the what
No, it's
named Wang?
Bang.
The
Oh.
Russian
Ah.
named Wang.
I thought you said runt for some reason. I was like, what?
The
Come
Russian,
again?
the
I mean,
Russian
that
name
too, but-
Wang sounds like
Yep.
just the shittiest knockoff of a James Bond movie.
Honestly, I could see a Russian being named Wang.
It's Vang. But yes. I will pardon the attempt this time, but you God, you're terrible. And he just
No idea
pushes
what you're talking
past. Let's go.
I think he's about to lose his patience and just gonna start like trotting along as well.
All right, where are you guys heading?
Up Zastra Street towards Candle Lane.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
You start making your way up.
Oh, is the crime scene still there?
Yes, but it's definitely begun to break up.
Alright.
The 3 criminals are gone. The majority of the guards are gone, and it just seems like they've left the equivalent of uniformed officers to pick up the bodies and start carting them away.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you start heading up. You make your way back towards the main road, the Way of the Dragon, and book a left, and you make your way to Candle Lane.
I want
Woo,
to
progress.
Progress. I want to see if I can try and find any markings, semblance of that snake rune or tattoo anywhere, if possible.
All right, you can make another perception check if you'd like. Anyone else, if you'd like, you can make a perception check.
I tell them basically what I'm looking for.
Oh, fuck it, I haven't rolled
Did
yet.
they tell you exactly where to go?
I got the general gist of where we're going. Normal perception. Oh.
Didn't do as bad as Bang.
As you begin making your way up the lane,
Making a whip.
Elikov and El, you come to a very high fence surrounding a property. The only thing of note as you make your way down the lane is that all of the lamp lights to light this dark alleyway are out, except for one outside of this property. Cortana, as you make your way up to where they are, you see a small crack in the fence in the wall, and through it you can see a dead flying snake on the ground in the yard with an arrow pierced through it. An actual flying snake with an arrow through it.
Well, you don't see that every day.
What? Huh?
It's true there.
Oh,
Yeah, and they
shit.
point out the hole in the wall, and yeah, you can see an actual snake with wings, all black, with an arrow pinning it to the ground.
I suppose that's one way of doing it.
That is a pretty straightforward message, yes?
I suppose so.
Make people this way.
By all accounts,
Oh.
it looks like it was shot out of the air. Not like a sign left for people. It looks like it was a snake shot out of the air and
Oh,
is now pinned to the ground.
fair enough.
It
This
was
is,
just
this
well
is-
aimed.
This is inside the yard of that walled property.
So maybe in here then.
With a
Hmm.
shot.
Worth a shot.
I suppose these people like their privacy.
The wall exposed to Candle Lane is solid the whole way around. You have to duck in between two buildings, or between a building and another side of this wall, to go to where a gate would be. And as you get to the gate, the knockers themselves for the gate, although the gate is open, are stylized flying black serpents. Very firm, almost iron hard knockers.
Very firm iron snakes. It's a boob joke and a penis joke.
Oh boy.
Yeah, as you approach the stylized knockers. Hey, you fucking ruined it for me. Prick. The stylized knockers
You
in
want-
the shape of the flying serpents are as good an indication as any. But the gate is slightly ajar, seemingly unlocked, slightly ajar.
Did you want to
I've
break
just sent you a
DM?
message, DM.
Did you maybe want a bit of a break, DM, so that way you can get over the very firm knockers?
I'm pretty used to firm knockers. It's fine.
I'm sure you can handle them.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, might not need a break to get over the firm knockers, but I rolled a cigarette, so
So you guys want to take a break?
Sure.
Alrighty.
yeah,
the
so
second.
back
changes between
in a
getting
few minutes
Pelikov
then.
and a cigarette.
Alright, I will be back.
Yeah, I'll answer that in a sec as well. Alrighty, guys, we'll be back in just a few moments. You step into
8:40.
this, well, as you push through the gate opens with ease, but there is the clang as chains, snapped chains from the inside fall to the ground. Inside the yard, not far away from where the shot down flying snake is on the ground, there appears to be a gentleman in all black leathers, also on the ground with 3 arrows in his back. Inside the yard is a ramshackle 2-story warehouse. There are windows on the top floor, but they're all blacked out. And as you walk around, There is.
Battle map.
So the one on the right is the second story.
Mhm.
Yeah, as you come around, there is a sort of a veranda patio area with a door. As you step up into it, there is a door to the left and a very large, like, warehouse door immediately in front of you. So the door here and large warehouse door there.
Right.
Are the doors obviously locked, or
Actually, sorry, that is a window up the top. There's the warehouse door, and then right next to that is the actual door down there.
Dead guy.
The
Nothing.
window,
And we're
blacked
coming
out.
through this gate.
Yes. The window is blacked out. The roller door, or what would be the warehouse door, is boarded up on the outside. You can see it to be non-functional. And yeah, there is a normal door down there.
Mhm.
Dead body. Any tattoos, marks, resemblance, anything of the sort?
Yeah, as you begin going over the body, you pull down the shirt, and there is the start of a flying serpent tattoo across his back.
Lovely.
So we've been seeing them on the back of the neck, the back, and forearms.
Yes, you've seen a few where the tail starts on the top of the hand and goes up the forearm.
Okay. Does it? I mean, is there anything we can really tell about the placement? Like,
The tattoos themselves that you've seen have all been identical. There's been no change to the tattoo itself, just its location. As best you can tell, it just seems like a personal choice thing. Some people are probably more comfortable wearing it out in the open than others are.
do we
it's
hear
fucking
any
dark marked too.
sound coming from the warehouse or the area?
You can make a perception check if you like.
I'd
I would
love
also
to.
like
Thank
to
you
make
for
a perception
asking.
check.
I'm gonna do a perception check, but at a different spot. I'm gonna fly up to that window. Like you said, that was a second story window up here, right? Over there?
No, that one's ground level.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to that window then, and I'm just gonna listen in or peek around and see if there's anything. Snatch sheet. I need that. Normal. Yes. Perception. Ooh. Hey, comfy
And
Brax.
Wang, where are you listening from?
Just
Are
by
you-
the doors here.
Yeah, I'll say the both of you can hear some very light, like shuffling inside, like the movement of goods.
Fuck you. Beak first. Motherfucker. No motion or you said that the windows on the second story were blacked out, right?
All the windows are blacked out.
All the windows.
It was just when I was describing it, I forgot that this one was actually a window.
Ah.
So yeah, that is the only window on the ground floor, and it is also blacked out. It looks like you can see the like the motion of running liquid. It seems like they've been splashed on the inside with paint.
I'm gonna wave L over to me.
Is this door locked? You know, I'm trying to open the door a little bit.
Yeah, you give the handle a
Just like a very
cat!
gentle touch.
Yeah, it is locked.
Okay.
But it
Wha-
does seem relatively a flimsy door.
Okay.
Eh?
What did you say the name of the guy who sent these extra people in was?
I mean, why?
The contact you talked to?
I mean, I've spoken to a few contacts.
Yes, but the gang member.
Davil.
Dabble. Alright, I'm gonna lean up and just pound on the door.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you
Move out your way.
pound on the door.
Flying
Weighing an L.
straight up.
The shuffling that you heard before goes silent, and nothing happens.
Well,
Dabble
I
sent
mean,
me, idiots! Let me in.
Flying straight up and like hanging above just the big door and just like, oh shit.
Any doors on this side?
just taking a few steps back.
No, the entirety of the rest of the outside is just wooden wall.
Alright.
A few minutes pass. There's nothing. There's also on that door is a slider, like for that you see at a cheesy nightclubs in movies.
Yeah.
That can be moved on the inside. It doesn't move or anything either.
Okay, you asked for it. I'm gonna try kick the door down.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna quickly stop her and say there is finesse in some things. If you'd like me to take a jab at it.
I think
No,
kick it
and I'm
down.
kicking the door.
Alrighty, make a athletics check.
Not great.
Yeah, I mean, it's a door.
Please don't let this become fucking Vox Machina.
The door is the bane of any party's existence.
No, it's a flimsy door. You kick it wide open.
Cool. I'm walking in.
We're here, bitches.
Bloody Zemnians.
Play that.
Bloody
German.
Zemnians. Oh, German, sorry.
As you step inside, tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed across the floor. The corpses of a dozen men lie along the walls, their rapiers and daggers lying nearby. On the north side of the area, stairs rise to an open level above.
Peek my head in.
That's all
Hi.
good. The bodies of the men. If I go in and have a look, do they have the tattoos on them?
Yes, they do.
Oh, this is great for business.
Can I figure out how they were they stabbed? Because
Uh,
obviously I heard shuffling before.
yeah, as you make it, I mean, it's pretty clear. There's quite a few of them that have been stabbed. There's a few of them that have arrows, like just outright sticking out of their bodies still. L.
I think someone might have beat us to it.
There we go. As you begin to move up in that direction, you hear a deep voice from behind one of the boxes say, "Xanathar sends its regards," and an arrow shoots forward towards you.
Oh shit.
And he sent whiskey instead.
A 23.
Yes. Yes.
You take 8 piercing damage
Fucking
as
duck
a
hunt.
small bird-like creature.
Nah, if it was Duck Hunt, it wouldn't have hit.
A small bird-like creature. 2 of them step out from behind boxes with short bows raised. And we'll go into initiative.
Dun, dun, dun. God damn it. I miss Gem.
Can't play a monk every time.
I
Yeah, but
mean-
+5 initiative.
Put more points into Dex next time.
I don't know why I didn't take my initiative.
Do you have your token selected?
I guess not. It's alright. It's pretty good still.
You can change it.
Be the top one of the order still either way.
But there might be surprise enemies waiting for the future things.
Surprise tool to help us later.
Exactly.
Oh, well, you know, I'm just gonna have to cop the 1 point difference.
Onyx,
Sure.
did you want to move in? I did say a few minutes had passed when they were knocking on the door, so if you wanted to situate yourself a lot closer than the farthest corner from the door.
I mean, I was checking for any other doors, but yeah.
That's all right. I mean, after you asked that, I said a few minutes had passed while they were knocking on the door. Nothing happened. So if
Okay,
you want to
yeah.
situate yourself, you can.
Alright. I will situate myself. Yeah, sure. In the building, in the kill box. Let's go.
Where else would you want to be?
Alrighty. Wang, it's your turn. At the top of the turn order.
And we've just seen the arrow come flying out, right?
Yeah, one arrow is shot out and hit L, square in the chest. They now have a short bow arrow protruding from them. And you see a small bird-like figure wrapped in leathers. And the second one has stepped out with another short bow drawn.
Are these boxes? Very intimidating.
I'm taking a guess that someone said, if you come across any enemies, say, Xenathar sends us regards.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's in the book. Alright?
It's in
I'm
the book.
going to
Oh shit, changelings.
move up to the one on the right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I can move. Yes, I can.
Ah!
I'm pretty sure. And swing at its big beak looking face with my big club, quarterstaff
Go for it.
club.
23 definitely hits.
And use martial arts to be able to hit again once with unarmed, I believe.
Yeah, roll your damage on the first one first.
Oh, sorry.
You just click the word quarterstaff one-handed.
I did already. Can you not see it?
No, you're supposed to
in the
click
chat, I mean,
in
where
the
it's
chat.
rolled.
Underneath the 23. There you go.
Alright, the first one definitely hits. You leave a noticeable dent in his beak. And you can roll the damage on the unarmed strike. As you knock its beak down towards the ground, you pick it back up again with an uppercut to the stomach. It is bleeding from multiple orifices. The holes in the side of its head for its ears, the little slits in its beak for a nose. It is bleeding profusely and not looking very good. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. Pillikov.
It's my turn. Boop. So how blocked is blocked in terms of all the crap?
I'd say it'd have half cover at the moment. Only
Well,
from
like
the angle. The circular stuff is small barrels. They wouldn't block your view at all. It's just the angle of the boxes that are sitting on now.
Oh.
If you moved like straight north a couple of squares, it'd be fully
Boop.
exposed to you. There you go.
Maybe a little bit closer, but that'll do for now. And let's just hit it with a nice little Eldritch Blast right to his big old face, beak, etc.
13 hits.
Cool.
Yes.
3. 3 force damage. That's it.
Alrighty. That's your whole turn?
Yep.
Alright. Another Kenku steps out from the back of the room. If I can select the right layer.
Fuck's sake. Please miss. Please miss.
It's going to take a shot at Wang.
No, don't worry about me. Focus on the bird. It's weak already.
21.
21.
Piercing? How
21.
much?
21 to hit, I mean.
Armor 17.
Yeah, so you take 8 piercing damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
21, that's worse than the troll.
No, the troll fully knocked me out. It was all piercing. If this is only 8 piercing.
Yeah, this is 8. You take 8 piercing damage. As
Yeah. So
you
I'm
cop
2.
Oh,
an
hit a-
arrow to the shoulder.
Yeah. No, the troll was worse. The troll just fucking one hit KO'd me.
Yeah, that was a crit hit.
Fucking left, right, good night. That was all.
No, it was just left. Good night.
Give him a chance for the other guy.
Gone.
Alrighty. L, your turn.
Going to shuffle up just a little bit, pull out the short bow, and aim for that one.
Alrighty. You'll have to move out of the way of the boxes.
Yeah, just like sort of sidestep, fire, step back in.
Yeah, go for it.
Right, short bow.
21 definitely hits.
Fuck. 4 piercing damage. And then just like sort of duck back and down behind the boxes, just like fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Free action, snap the arrow inside my chest so he's not in the way. I don't think I can do anything else right now. Yeah, no. Everything
So
comes
not
into
pull
action.
the arrow out. It's basically a plug right now.
I'm only snapping it. It's alright. Just don't want it in my way. Fuck!
Wang, can you make a perception check, please?
Yes.
Fuck.
Apparently,
Yes.
Alright, you can
God.
Into the
Another Kenku?
multiverse.
Oh my god.
see attempting to sneak his way towards where you know the window to be.
Hey! I see you over there.
And
Motherfucker!
he comes, blocks his way out of you as he steps behind some boxes, but you don't hear the smash of a window or anything like that.
Okay.
Yet.
This guy is going to throw his short bow on the ground and take out his short sword.
is everything about you short?
13. 13 to Wang.
Alright, I'm not a bot in this one.
Nope.
13 misses.
Yep.
Yeah, with this thing, I mean, it's at this point there are small pools of blood around its eyes. It throws a lazy swing at you, and you just easily tap the sword out of the way.
You're right there, cat.
That's a weak little bird. Ha.
It's a free action to talk, by the way, if you wanted to tell us about what you saw.
So what? I'm too focused on the arrow in my shoulder and the pool of blood in front of me on this weak little petty bird.
Fair enough.
The first Kenku steps out again from where it is and is going to take a shot at Pelikov.
Rude.
16.
16 does indeed hit.
Take 4 piercing damage as
Dang
as it too is beginning to make its way towards that side of the building.
I love how I got 2 different responses from you guys.
Cortana.
Finally me. I got like 7 feet of movement. I miss Jam. And it's behind a box. There, isn't it?
Yes, I would say that one also, it has half cover.
If I get up to the space here, does it still have half cover?
I'll say no.
Half cover is
Cool.
+2, right?
Yes.
Actually, I don't think it matters with the spell I'm about to cast. I'm just gonna walk up past L and
Hey,
the
hey.
one, because this is the one Pelikov already hit, right?
Yes.
Toll the dead. Clack my trident on my shield, and boom. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Bing bong.
That is a 13.
Not enough. 5 necrotic because it's already taken damage.
You hit it with Toll the Dead as it's moving, like in motion, making its way towards where that window is. As it ducks out of view, you know that you get the sense that your spell hit, and you can hear this stumbling from behind the boxes, like you've tripped it up in its motion.
Death comes for you sooner rather than later, my friend.
And Onyx.
Alright, well, they're quick little fuckers, so Onyx doesn't want any of them getting away. So he's gonna block the only doorway he knows is in here. Did we come through the big door or this little...
The little one you're
The
at.
little one. The big door is boarded up on the outside.
Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, he's effectively just standing in this doorway to stop anyone passing by him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna hold a... I'll just go with a standard guiding bolt for if anyone that is small, feathery, and aggressive starts running out of the place.
Hey! I'm small, I'm feathery,
No,
I'm
it's
a little aggressive.
Then don't run out.
I'll fly
Alrighty.
out. Got you there.
Wayne, what would you like to do?
Having some time to collect my thoughts and laugh at the petty bird swing a little bit more, and noticing the bird just in front of everyone moving to the side, I recall seeing out of the corner of my eye the fourth one, and call that out to everyone, that there is an additional one that I saw heading towards the window on the ground floor that we noticed. In particular down to Onyx, who is by the door. Onyx, by the way, have a look out the door, because I saw one flying towards the window. When you get a
Running.
chance.
Kangaroo can't fly.
Running,
Fair
sorry.
enough.
Towards the window.
Yeah, I don't want to put him off the grid, but he is effectively in the doorway, so he can see in and out.
Yeah, that's all good.
Excellent. So maybe just keep an eye out. And then, having now done my teamly due diligence, I return, and while like almost in one fluid pool-looking motion, while finishing the sentence, I just swing backwards towards the
Oh, jeez.
I was gonna be like, please miss,
Please
because that would be hilarious.
with all my might.
Doesn't even turn around. He's just
barely even looking. You know, like
Yeah.
cool guys don't look at explosions, sort of. They just,
Making up to
like,
the troll hit on you.
Exactly, like all my effort and might isn't trying to compensate for an epic failure of a first appearance, and just really sending it home.
Yeah, roll your damage.
gets really frustrated about seeing
And then,
one trying to
just
run.
for good measure, after seeing I hit it, you know, I come down with my fist afterwards as well. Just, you know,
It's dead.
just to make sure.
It's definitely dead from the first one.
I just had to make sure. You know, like, fuck.
As you swing back with your quarterstaff, you hear this sickly snap as the beak, which was facing forward and attempting to flee from you, is now flipped and in the reverse as its neck is snapped. It falls to the ground, dead, and as it does, you raise up your foot to head height and just stomp down on its chest, leaving a concave foot-sized dent in its chest.
That's a big oof right there.
Was this
To
really
make
necessary?
sure.
I think I got one, everyone.
think I got one. I might have got one, maybe.
Uses
There's
the
nothing
unarmed
left
strike
of
to
him, I'm
pelt
not
it past
sure.
the enemy.
And just kind of stagger a little bit, but this is a box just that here in front of me, right?
Yes,
This
yeah.
little one. Just kind of like duck behind the little corner here.
Yeah, easy. Pelikov.
Right, so I can't really. How big is this box here? Can I get a shot on that guy, or?
It'll have half cover.
Okay then. Are these solid?
Yes.
Can I just walk up that like it's a set of stairs?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck yeah, I'm going up here. High ground, bitches.
You're about
What over, Kenku? I have the high ground.
Obi-Wan taught you well.
I hate you. You're about on top of the biggest box that you're on now is about 5 foot up.
Cool. That's better than 0 foot up. And I'm far enough away that I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that guy.
Yeah.
Kapow. That's a 9.
Yeah, it misses unfortunately.
Yeah. I
It
kinda
was also
Dang.
not that you could
was it,
see
chill
until
touch?
you got not that you could see until you got up, but it was also prone as well, so it would have been with disadvantage.
Oh. Well, let's just see how much worse they could have been. None. Either way.
Wow.
It's fine.
Alrighty.
Is it though?
This one, now that you've exposed yourself, is going to take a short bow shot at you, Pelikov.
Ooh.
Okay.
Damn it, Pelikov, have you been drinking again? Exposing yourself.
Fucking.
Yes, you know this.
Oh, that was terrible.
It trips over one of the parcel-sized packages behind it though, and just shoots up into the roof of the second story.
Yeah, I'm basically invincible.
L.
Cortana is a dwarf, yeah?
Half health.
Half elf. Oh. I was hoping you'd be short so that way I could just like step out and fire at that one again.
I mean, you still can.
True.
I'm 5'7", thank you.
Just so you guys know, on the right
What's
side,
that like?
on the right side, I've opened up what would be the
Have to
open
imagine
area
it.
into the first floor as well.
Okay, so I'm about to go height. So
Let
I'm
me
just gonna
live out my dreams.
I'm going to step around partially past Cortana and fire off another bow shot at that one. Ah, no, I want my statue. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I
16.
mean, you could
At
probably
the
plan out with-
furthest one,
You can fly.
the 16 hit.
Actually, yeah. Before that, I'm gonna.
Did you just forget you could fly?
Yes. Wait, is it a
Yeah,
bonus
yeah.
action or an action to like fly?
It's your
It's
movement.
just part of your movement, yeah.
You can just choose to
you
move
have a
like
fly
that. Yeah.
speed.
It's
I
kind of
thought
broken. There's a
Aarakocra fly with.
You have
Yeah.
3 directional movement.
I thought Aarakocra
Whoosh.
fly with their arms. Like I thought their arms are their wings, so you can't fly.
No,
and
not
then-
Depends on the
harpy.
Aarakocra. It could be harpy, like
okay.
arm wings, or you can have actual arms.
Plus,
Okay.
like it doesn't say anything about that on the thing, but there's a reason why the Aarakocra never made it into a standard book.
Fair.
I mean, that's why. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
the
if,
image
if,
on D&D Beyond has 6 limbs, so.
Fair enough.
I mean, like, depends what DO wants. Like, if you would like harpy like or just 6 limbs, depending. But either way, I'm flying up and I'm firing off a short bow
We'll
towards.
point out that
in.
there's a harpy type
Yeah,
for
go
both
for
of
it.
those.
Yeah, so the 16 hits, roll your damage.
Eight piercing.
You nail this thing directly through the nose slot in its beak, and its head just shoots back as it falls to the ground.
I pinned it to the pillar. Just like, get fucked, idiot.
Maybe we try and keep one alive for questioning?
This will be hilarious if it doesn't make it. Alright, never mind, it does. All of you, except Onyx, just hear the shattering of a window. Onyx, you see the...
Shattering of a window.
I just thought it would be hilarious if I could actually prose out the running into the window and not breaking it and just falling onto the ground as a concrete. but
It
it
didn't
did,
realise
Just have
it's
it come
glass
up
there.
to the window and just eat shit.
Ah,
Yeah.
if only.
it did manage to break through.
Okay.
Like, it
the-
still didn't realize it was there. It just ran at it with enough force to break it.
Yeah.
Problems
Um,
101.
But it is prone on the ground.
Failed
If you want to
successfully.
let loose your shot, if you wanted to, Onyx.
So it's prone now?
Yes, it
Oh, okay.
failed at Hollywood diving through the window.
Right.
That was athletics.
It's almost as if
Alright.
the glass that wasn't made to be fucking dove through.
Yeah.
All glass is made
is
to be
it-
dove through.
Safe to assume because it didn't see me right here and all of a sudden I'm in front of it, does this count as a surprise attack?
Sure, why not? It was a blacked out window.
Yeah. So disadvantage
roll.
because range, advantage because surprise. So
Stand roll.
Great
Woo!
roll.
Guiding that that hits.
Up
17
the
hits.
butt.
Guiding bolt up the
Yes!
butt. Jesus. Is that max
As-
damage?
As
No.
it attempts
No.
to get up from the ground, there's just a sizzling as it falls.
nice try, mate.
It's not chicken barbecue.
What? It's not me.
Barbecue chicken.
That one is dead.
Anyone for KFC?
They just hear the shattering of
Yeah.
glass, and then from behind them they hear.
Well, you tried.
This one is going to run around these boxes. And how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, it gets to the window. Cortana.
These barrel things in front of me.
You can just step through them. They're like mini kegs.
Cool. I can get right up to this bitch. Just
Yeah, it is
walk
on the
around
ground
the corner.
with its claws, its talons on the windowsill that his friend had just smashed through, and is preparing to leap through.
You are last one left. If you want to live, you might want to talk to us. And I want to try and like just grab it and pull it and like push it up against the wall where I am.
I'll say you can make either an athletics check or an intimidation check.
I will go with intimidation. 15.
It stops where it is and it puts its hands up, dropping the short sword. The short bow just drops to its waist, like it's seemingly attached there, but opens its hands. The short sword drops to the ground.
Smart choice. And then I'm going to use my trident to just sort of usher it back over towards the rest of them, like in the middle, away
and
from windows.
It follows you around promptly into the middle of the open area.
Was this the one that shot me?
Maybe.
Yes.
No, the one that shot you jumped out the window and got fucking murked.
No, this is the one that shot.
Just staring daggers at us like, you fucking did this to me. With the,
Onyx,
like,
the one you killed, you one shot in one go. It was at full health. That was the one you got. Was the one trying to sneak to the.
Oh, the
glass.
one from up there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab it and drag it by the beak back inside. And I'll pick up and drag the other corpse while I'm at it, because why not?
The Zentarim.
Yeah, that one there. Put him in with his mates. Tuck him in nice and neat.
wow.
I'm gonna go up to my my Kenku friend and be like, "No, I don't suppose you want to tell us why there are many dead bodies in here."
It just looks up at you pleadingly.
Would I know what Kenku
And,
are all about?
After a moment of you just death staring it, you hear an identical voice to the one you first heard when El got shot. Xanathar sends its regards.
I assume I know what Kenku are.
Yeah, would I know Kenku's basic deal?
Yes. Just because Waterdeep is a melting pot of races and cultures, they're not a foreign monster.
I'm going to assume this is not the only phrase you have picked up in your life.
It stops and thinks for a sec, and then just kind of like you can see its light bulb moment, and it starts nodding, and it says, "Tie up the pretty boy in the back room."
That's good information right there.
Back room. Where?
Did you tie up the pretty boy?
And it just shakes its head.
Where is the back room?
Is the back
Is
room
it this?
here?
Is the
It just points towards the back of the room.
there?
Yes.
All right, who volunteers for back room duty?
Yeah.
Still practicing whistling. just trying to do a tune or something like that. Is it unlocked?
Yes.
Open it up slowly.
That's a plan. You check back room, I check upstairs.
As you begin to open the door, you hear a pleading voice saying, "No, I don't know anything else."
Hello to you too. I'm guessing he's bound up and everything.
No, he's not.
Well, I was pretty sure you can tell I'm not a Kenku for starters. Secondly, you are.
Da, 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 da.
Not the person we need. Kill him and
Right.
leave. No, I'm kidding.
That'll go well.
Right. Never ever.
Fucking hell.
No witnesses.
Wow. Are we doing like a fucking genocide run or something?
Yeah.
Rob him first, though, then kill him.
Oh, of course.
Well, I don't know about you, but
Apparently this run's playing Renegade.
again, don't know about you, but my choices are made.
The Kenku kind of reaches out to like pull on your sleeve to get your attention, Cortana.
Mm.
And then in the same voice that he said the back room thing, it's like, "Follow the yellow signs in the sewers," and then kind of points at the door in a like, "Can I leave?" motion.
Do you have any information about who sent you here? Or who's? Have I heard the name Xanathar?
Probably not.
Right. Any information
He
about who sent you, or Xanathar, or if Xanathar is the one who sent you?
the Kenku takes off its hood and says again, "Xanathar sends his regards," but he pulls up the feathers on what would be the back of its neck. You can see the kind of eerily white skin underneath the feathers, and there is a circle with 10 smaller circles surrounding it, tattooed on the skin.
The other gang, right? There's the flying
Yes.
snakes and the okay.
Yep, the flying snakes killed the 9 people with the Xanathar symbol in
Alright.
the
I'm
in the
just gonna
he's
take a moment to sort of
kind of
memorize the
points-
tattoo.
Yeah, points at it again and says, "Xanathar sends his regards."
So this is a gang war.
And it nods.
Did you happen to loot any of the people in here? Pick up any shiny things?
It looks at you. You can see there's a sadness in its eyes,
He looks at
and
me.
it says,
Like,
I
"No
look at him.
time to loot the place. Just get him to the boss."
Aww.
Oh,
oh,
sad birdie.
poor
And
kid.
We should let him loot at least one.
so you're here
And
to
then
take
kill him.
the kidnapped to kidnap the kidnapped kidnap victim.
There's
What?
a second as it's like
Huh?
it nods its head along like, yeah, to kidnap the kid, and then just nods.
What is the name of the dude we were looking for again?
Loon.
Floon Blagmar.
Right, so not the one.
You
that
know, the
fell
guy with the
down.
very 80s fantasy name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the person that we were described as Lord Neverember's child.
This is the dude that I've currently got here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Raynar. That's the
Yeah.
guy that was with Floon 2 nights ago, before they went drinking. Like after
Not
they
that
went
we know
drinking.
who's there yet.
Right.
Yeah, while all this is going on, Raynar kind of stands up with his hands up and sort of like walks out
Hey, you're fine.
to sort of stand
I'm
in front of you.
not gonna harm you. I'm not part of the Xanathar or whatever the fuck they are.
Oh, okay then.
You're all good?
That's a relief.
We're looking for someone. Floon. Do you know of that name?
Of course I know Loon. They took him.
Who's they? Do you remember any significant markings, tattoos, facial features, anything like that? We're trying our best to find him. As per request.
You say.
Reading the book. Does he actually know him? does he
He
know
does.
about the
He
night?
does. I mean, I know that he does definitely know Floon. They were drinking together.
Furious page turning.
Nothing like that. Kind of says, no, like we were at the steward. We were drinking together. We left. Floon was way too drunk to get himself home, so I was gonna walk him home.
Right.
And then we got jumped. They. I mean, look, it was Zentarum that took us, and he kind of points at all the people dead on the outside.
Right.
So the Zentarum and Xanathar.
Yes.
Zentarum are the snakes. Xanathar are the
stylized beholder. Yeah, he points at them all and said, they took us and questioned us.
About what?
I think they wanted me. They were questioning me about my father. But they found something in a necklace that I had. They said they got what they needed, and then other people broke in, and I think they kidnapped Floon. I hid. I couldn't.
So when I hear that, I'm going to turn back to the Kenku and be like, "Did you get Floon?"
And just nods very slowly, and almost takes like a step back.
Where did you take him?
Follow the signs, I'm assuming.
Oh, right.
Follow
that's
the
okay.
yellow signs in the sewers.
Is it
And
still
that-
in the docks?
Is what's on the docks.
No, asking the Kenku. The signs, do they lead out of the dock ward?
Just shakes its head.
Right, so we haven't got far.
It just points like in the general direction of what would be southwest. But in like a sort of arcing point, like at the ground.
It's just telling us like over there somewhere. In the
Yeah, like
southwest.
like a very very close, like over the fence sort of thing.
Right.
All right.
Show of hands, yay or nay? Has our friend done enough that we should let them live?
No.
Depends
say
if he's gonna go
yes.
running back to his mates.
In the midst of the decision making of this vote, my club just comes, quarterstaff just comes bludgeoning down on his head without any mercy or remorse.
Jesus.
That'll be
Oh,
with
that guy.
advantage, so you can roll again, see if you get any higher than that.
No.
No.
21 hits. So Cortana, you're kind of looking around the room, taking in the general consensus, and you just hear a and the Kenku in front of you just slumps to the ground.
Well, that answers that.
That's one way to
Look,
put it.
we can't,
Problem
look at
solved.
this murder. He left bodies. Look at my shoulder. There's an arrow in it. Really, you wouldn't let him get away? Come on now.
My chest.
Exactly. He was a bad guy. This was a
Right.
bad birdie.
You could have at least gone back with a warning.
Well,
This was a bad birdie. You needed to punish bad
While,
birdies.
I am not arguing with you, my friend.
while y'all are
I see no
Anyways.
problem with this.
while you're discussing that, I'm just gonna have a quick look around, and it just starts ritually casting detect magic. Just effectively using the axe and shield as a bit of a sonar ping, just kind of pinging it and looking around and pinging it. Anything
I'm gonna start
remotely
checking some of
magical.
these bodies just to see if they've got anything useful on them, and the Kenku as well.
You get a very slight, very minor ping coming from upstairs.
I'm also going
Are
to start
you-
moving upstairs.
Are you only inspecting the bodies, or are you looking around the entire warehouse area?
Yeah, I'm gonna focus bodies, but I'm gonna look into the crates as well and see if there's anything useful around
make
here.
a perception check.
And I also want to take note of a lot of the tattoos, see if they follow the same, and if all the Kenku have the tattoo as well. Yeah,
Good
13.
luck with that. You're gonna have to search a bit. Unless they all have it in the same spot, you're gonna be digging through feathers. Less than ideal.
One of them has
And
just
they'd
tattoos
make
above his
for
dick.
pretty good. They'd make for pretty good fucking.
Well, at least one, the feathers
Fletching.
have been burnt off.
Oh god.
One of
What?
them's got the tattoo to the left side of his
One
claw.
of them is
like that.
shining blindingly.
Right. It's not actually fire.
But yeah, no. They'd make for good fletching if you pluck them.
It actually makes some hilarious.
Uh,
No, that is a little bit dark.
all right.
Yeah, if the fucking Aarakocra is gonna use Kenku feathers for fletching,
It's a bit dark.
what's your alignment?
Well, I mean, that's like saying, oh no, the hawk killed the fucking sparrow. What?
I mean,
Okay, but
in one hand,
she's a
yes, but on the
magpie
other
and
hand,
Kenku's a crow.
sentience is a thing.
What was that?
I said on one hand, yes, it is like the hawk ate the sparrow, but on the other hand, sentience is a thing.
Yeah. Also,
Elle, are
she's
you
a magpie
looking
and
around as
they're
well?
crows.
No, I'm
lot
seeing
closer.
if this guy is okay. Just was asking him some general questions.
Alrighty.
Like, what his relation to, obviously his name, his relation to Floon, anything that's
Oh damn.
anything that might have been noteworthy about Floon on the night of his
I keep forgetting I can
disappearance.
cast
Was
guidance
he
on myself.
paranoid or anything like that? Basically, the similar questions to what I asked Burka.
Says, look, I'm pretty sure the other group kidnapped him by accident. I think they broke in here, attempting to re-kidnap me, and took Floon.
Right.
There was a couple of, I assume, bigwigs that interrogated me. They broke open a necklace I had that my mother gave me and took something from inside it. I didn't even know there was anything in there. And that's when they pretty much just threw me back downstairs and kind of just waiting around until the other group broke in.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they just grabbed the first person that wasn't a Zentrum and fled.
Like the first pretty boy. Okay. Right. I just try to piece all this together. Right,
Maybe
okay.
after we've searched the warehouse for anything.
Would you mind waiting here just a little bit while my companions search the place?
Look, I'm
I
not going
found the
anywhere.
door.
Alright. Awesome.
Alright, Cortana. You find across all the bodies. 3 copper, 6 silver, and 3 gold.
3 gold?
Yes, 3 gold, 6 silver, 3 copper.
Alright.
The door up there. All right, so Onyx, looking around up there, there's a bunch of boxes. It's all worthless junk inside them. Moth-eaten cloth, like broken and spoiled bottles of olive oil. And
There was the ping of magic though as well.
yeah, that one is in where towards where Pelikov is.
Would this count as a short
that
rest?
way.
Not if you're searching.
Well, if I just want to take a short rest because I'm on 2 HP.
I mean, if you're not doing anything else, then yeah.
No, I'm currently sat down and just conversing with the dude a little bit here and there.
It depends on how long you guys want to spend in here. If you want to take half an hour, then yeah, you can have a short rest.
That's fine. Okay.
I want
I
to have
thought
a
it was
look
usually
around
an
and see
hour.
if I can find any sort of entrance to the sewer or anything nearby or in the grounds. Basically trying to find where the Kenku came from and where they were being like, hey, go back to this place.
Really quickly, because you also had your perception check from before. Looking around the warehouse, you towards this northern area here, you feel a light draft of air coming from towards the northern wall.
I'm gonna go check out the wall. Sort of do the knocking thing, see if it's hollow.
Yeah, you can find in this one there is a hollow wall.
I find a way to open it.
Towards the like right against the ground is a small like finger hole where you can put your finger in, and as you do, the wall itself is on like a well-oiled hinge and actually like pries up and collapses into the wall next to it. And there is a small room behind the door.
That's interesting.
Step through inside. There are 3 things of note in the room. Stacked against one wall is 4 paintings of seemingly very high quality, depicting cities: Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate. And there are 2 crates marked with a, to you, very familiar seal. And on the ground in front of them is a dead dwarf. The dwarf also looks familiar to you.
Oh no.
Oh, is it? Shit, what was his name? I have it somewhere.
It is Valdrelir Mithramol.
Aw, I liked him.
What?
The 2 crates you recognize as crates that are on the back of his wagon.
And the paintings as well?
The paintings you've never seen before.
Okay.
It just
so
seemed
the
like someone
crates-
stored them there.
I have a curious question. Is this happening at the same time that Elturel was taken, or is this like a few hundred years before or after, or?
I have no idea. I'll look it up.
All right, just a curious question, because if it's during, then yeah. If it's after, then oh boy. Go to Elturel. Go there, nothing. No one is there. It's like, there's a crater. Fuck.
Alright. Well,
Well-
I'm gonna look at good old Mithramol. Be like,
I knew that name sounded familiar. I double checked. That is
Yeah.
sad.
I liked him. And I'm gonna check the crates and the body for anything useful.
Inside the crates, one of them is empty. The second one has 15 10-pound silver trade bars.
What?
Jesus.
Yes.
That's
Some of them
That's
are
good.
like blackening from corrosion, but they are still well and truly incredibly valuable and incredibly useful.
So
How much are they
it was
worth?
15 £10?
Yeah, 15 of £10 silver trade bars.
How much is that worth?
about.
They are 50 gold each.
That sounds about right.
But there's also 15 of them, they're fucking £10 each.
Yar.
As well as the 4 paintings that look very nice.
I'm still
Sounds
stuck on who
like-
the fuck this dwarf is. I have no idea what the fuck you guys are on about.
Of course you don't.
I mean, we can carry 3 each.
I'd be very good. Well, we could probably. Yeah, they're like a little bit less than 5 kilos each.
Sounds like we don't even need to worry about the kidnap guy or the reward. With
I mean,
take this and the paintings, and let's move on.
150 gold for like
Job
3
well-
bars.
Job well
Sure.
done, team. Let's find the next mission.
All right,
Let's
while
call
all
it a day
that's
and get the
going on,
fuck out.
Wang going down that way, there's also nothing really of value, just boxes of piles of wooden soled shoes.
Oh, nice.
The rest of you, let's build this out really quick. You step inside, there are assorted offices. As you open the door, all the doors are unlocked. The instant you open the door, the rats run and scurry into the walls. Except for
Catch
this
them.
one.
They ate all the gold.
Also of note, because this is, I know we dragged it out, this is going coinciding with each other. As Corthana opened that hidden door, each room in this like set of offices has a bell in the corner, and the bells all rang in unison. There's nothing really of note. All the paper has been eaten by the rats and everything. Onyx, the one very slight ping that you had is a piece of paper that this rat is running around with in its mouth.
Okay, since it's not actual fire,
A dexterity save from the rat. Rat.
keep in mind if this thing succeeds, it's a cantrip. I'm just gonna keep doing it.
It doesn't
keep
anyway. It's an 8.
I was gonna say keep
Alright.
rolling until it fails, so we can find out just how poorly this goes.
Yeah, 8 radiant damage, max damage to the rat.
Yeah, it just falls.
Alright, and I just pick up the paper.
You pick up the piece of paper. As you do, it's like when you pry it from the rat's mouth, it is a crumpled piece of paper. As you pick it up, it folds itself and sits in the palm of your hand as a paper bird, like an origami crane.
Nice.
Folding.
Do I know what kind of magic, what school of magic pinged when I cast it?
Detect magic should tell you the school.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. When I cast the detect magic, it would have told me the school of magic.
I don't know what the thing would be.
Enchantment.
Yeah, enchantment. That'd be it.
Enchantment.
It's also a very common item, especially around Waterdeep. It is a paper bird.
Oh, okay.
After you write a message of 50 words or fewer on this magic sheet of parchment and speak a creature's name, the parchment magically folds into a paper bird and flies to the recipient whose name you uttered. The recipient must be on the same plane of existence as you, otherwise the bird turns into ash as it takes flight.
Right.
Damn, it could just go fucking anywhere.
Yeah,
On the same
it
plane.
travels to within 5 feet of its intended recipient by the most direct route, whereupon it turns into a non-magical and inanimate sheet of parchment that can be unfolded only by the intended recipient.
Shit. One use only, or
Yes.
Yeah, once it gets to where it's going, it becomes non-magical. It's just a bit of paper with a message on it at that point.
well,
Does it-
fuck.
While I'm holding it, does it seem like it's trying to fly somewhere?
Nope. It's just sitting in the palm of your hand.
Does it currently have a message on it?
No. It's
Free
You've got a
message.
one-use paper bird. You
Oh,
should also
okay.
be able to see it in your journal now.
Alrighty.
Also take note, it doesn't say that it goes and travels instantaneously. It flies at the speed a paper bird should.
Yes, it flaps its little papery wings.
Yeah.
And it could possibly be intercepted.
Fair enough.
Hell, you missed out on more rats. These ones were living and moving. Well, most of them were. Now one of them is not, if you want it.
Yeah, no, I will.
I might actually take you up on that in a moment. Just tending to wounds here.
Gently
I put it in all your journals so you can all see it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I will gently put the paper bird in my pocket.
Yep. As you do, as you sort of make that motion towards your pocket, it just folds itself into like a four-folded square.
Ah, okay, cool. Nice.
Alrighty. As this sort of comes to an end, you sort of finished searching and whatnot. Raina sort of kind of looking around awkwardly, sort of eager to get out of here. Can we go now?
Yeah. Alright, I think we should all be ready. Sorry, I just needed a little bit of time because that little Kenku nearly hit my fucking heart.
Belikov.
We get it. You got shot, yes?
Yeah, a little
How
bit
much
harshly.
space do you have in your pack right now?
In my back. I got some space. Why?
I'm gonna give Pelikov half the bars. Or like as many as he can carry.
I'm pretty strong.
Pelikov, please.
I'm not.
I was on boat with you. I've seen you fish.
Oh.
Well, at least I can drive the boat. Yeah, I can be really annoying. I have water vehicle proficiency, motherfucker.
Oh, you got vehicle proficiency.
I didn't mean to. It was complete. I only noticed it like just now.
This is why I was ship hand, and you were not.
Yes.
So one of you will have to take 70 pounds, and the other take 8 if you're not going to split it up amongst everyone else.
I can take 80 without hitting my limit.
There's
How do you
limits
calculate
because
your
my total
carrying
weight
weight?
on
Yes.
limit is already at 82. So
How do you calculate your limit again?
It's 15 times your modifier, like your score. Sorry.
Give me 1 second to find out. Times the score. Oh shit! I got heaps of space. Let's go.
Yeah, your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
Shit. Then I'm not even at half. Yeah, I got heaps. Let's fucking rocket.
Out of here.
I am strong.
So I can just leave now?
Are you gonna be okay to get back?
I'd be a little careful. Maybe go find someone you trust.
Exactly.
Maybe don't spend your time in CD bars.
I mean, I'm just gonna go home.
Alright,
Good
you
idea.
okay to make it back there?
I mean, I should be.
Alright.
Yes, let's just go ahead and let the one who got jumped walk on his own.
I mean, what are you guys gonna do?
Figure out a way on where the fuck to find Floon. I mean, there's an option of either escorting and coming back here to find Floon, or just let you go and find your own way while we go and find him.
I mean, Floon is a friend. You'll have me. I can just tag along.
Can you
I
fight things? I mean,
Are you useful in any way whatsoever?
First of all, ouch. Second of all, yes. The first one's question of, are you able to fight combat of any description?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like hand the half of the bars off to Pelikov, hopefully while no one else is watching.
yeah, that is a thing.
I mean, you are behind the stairs, so like I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that I imagine like one person poking their head out from one side.
I'm
and
just
the other
like
one
poking
just
my head
above
out
them.
and yelling out to join in this conversation.
Yeah, it says, look, I'm pretty good with a dagger.
I assume that you're more along the lines of subtlety. I mean, it is entirely up to you. But if you prefer to be a bit safer and us return the news of whether Floon is alright, we can probably meet you somewhere.
I mean, Floon is in this mess because of me. If you have me, I'll tag along.
Voting? Who says yes?
And
Yeah,
Wang
fuck
kills
it.
him.
Did he say like if he could
Thought
fight?
crossed my mind.
Yes, he's good with a dagger.
Okay.
How heavy are these bars each again?
I
Is it
vote
10
aye.
or
10
15?
pound each.
10.
£10 each. Cool. Yep, I'm good.
Makes
I
his
took
way
8.
over to one of the bandits, pulls out a dagger, makes his way over to the
you're
next
taking
one,
8, fine.
Yeah,
takes
sure.
another
Figure it out.
dagger.
You need
and
to
says,
move more than I
I'm-
do.
I'm good.
I still
So
got
just-
30 pounds after that before I was too heavy.
Fair enough. I've
Just-
got another 10.
Just to make sure that I've found the full potential of my natural 20 plus maximum D4, I found nothing except for this paper bird.
Yes.
All that was
Okay.
there, man. Natural 20s will only get you so far.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong floor to naturally 20 on.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, yes.
I mean, it was perception as I was going, but yes. All right, let's go.
Alright. Are we alright with taking Mr. What was his name again?
We've already voted and
Never
we've
remember.
already said yes. Let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like while Pelikov comes around, I'm gonna point out and be like, he's sad. Point at the dwarf.
Valdramir. That sucks. He was good.
It was nice. How big were the paintings again?
How big were they?
Yeah.
I mean,
At least one Mithramir.
doesn't say. I would say.
Are they all like
I'd say like
OG Mona
hotel.
Lisa size?
I would
Because that
say-
makes it a whole lot easier for us.
How big is OG Mona Lisa?
Really small.
Yeah.
I would say like hotel art size.
Damn.
Probably like a couple of foot by like a foot and a half sort of thing.
Not worth the effort. Let's go.
Yeah, it depends. How many shops are close by?
Yeah, that won't look suspicious walking around carrying giant paintings.
They're not like framed.
We can
they're
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 we
scrolled
can roll
up.
them up.
Yeah, for the purposes of carrying them, they are wrapped in leather.
This
Nice.
changes things.
About how much would they weigh?
Oh, fuck all. They're like a pound
Now,
each,
Cool.
maybe.
It's
now that
paper.
this has come up.
Yeah, we're
it's-
just gonna stick them out of Pelikov's pack.
Woo. Paintings. Paintings.
So you said it was Luskan, Silvermoon, Neverwinter, and Baldur's Gate? The 4 cities?
Yeah, Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate.
Silvery Moon.
Silver Moons? Wow. Yes, they are very
Yeah.
similar. I'm just putting it onto city paintings.
Yeah, just
Oh.
put that down.
I'm not going to bother putting weight on that. Fuck that.
Also, would it
I
take?
actually am taking notes, so I would like to get my information correct.
No, I put the weight down for the trade bars so that I know that I can't take too much stupid shit now, but you know.
We'll look to upload those as quickly as possible.
Yep.
Would have taken the opportunity while on the second floor to just, even if there is a gap in any of the paint, just look out the window to make sure there's no one running at us or assorted Kenku running away that we didn't get the opportunity to murk.
no, there's nothing.
Nope, murk
You
them
get-
all.
Yeah, there's no one that you see fleeing or anything like that, and you get the general sense that people know to stay away from this place on the lane.
Alright.
And so Pelikov and I between us are carrying everything of importance from that room. We can't find anything else.
Unless you want to search
yeah,
the
unless
corpse.
you want to. I mean, no, the corpse is stripped.
Oh.
Um,
Unless you want to
yeah,
take
unless-
the corpse.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Unless you want to take him with you.
Perhaps we should say something.
He had a cart.
It was a nice cart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take out my flask and I'm gonna take a drink.
I
Go
was
swim,
fucking waiting for that.
and then pass the flask to Pelico.
just have a little bit of a swig, and just dip a little bit over the guy and move
Oh
on.
no,
one out.
none over the guy. I'm just drinking it. I'm not wasting it on the dead dude.
We think about pouring one out for the homies and then go, or I could drink one.
Pour
You
one
guys
out
have an
in my
ex-
mouth.
You have an extra drink, and an extra drink, and an extra drink.
I'm gonna shoulder my fairly heavy pack now and be like, okay, we need to find shop.
Yes. Could have sworn you were stronger than that, or maybe you're just carrying the heavier shit. Probably heavier shit.
I'm wearing fucking chainmail armor, bitch.
I know. I'm just
Alrighty,
calling
so
you a
what are
bitch, that's all.
What are you guys doing
Yes,
now?
I am bitch. You are aware of this.
It's true.
We
Should we call it there, maybe? Because Wang is tired and sick.
Yeah,
And I
might as
wasn't
well.
losing
Mind
my shit.
calling it that.
Easy peasy.
I'm also losing my shit a little bit here.
you good?
Yeah, just the two Russians.
Look, there's a
No way
certain
back there.
familiarity comes from working together on a small boat.
Yep.
Yep.
What were
Who
you
doesn't
saying?
need a long stiff drink after some firm knockers?
Exactly.
Oh no.
Sorry, you were saying something, Wang?
Was I?
I thought you were saying something there.
Oh
God,
no, I
he's
said if
delusional
you
now.
guys, I said if you guys don't mind calling it there, then I would love to go to bed.
You could have just spoken up.
No, I want to finish off the warehouse.
Oh my god.
Oh, we
Seemed
are
like a good
finished the
spot to
warehouse
end.
now,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's pretty
Seems
good.
like a good spot.
Pretty clean spot.
So this warehouse was in Candle Lane, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright.
All right.
Finish
Thanks
my
everybody
notes
for
later.
dropping by. Thank you, Robo, before.
You say
thank
that.
you, Rylan, for stopping in. And
No,
thank
I'm
you
actually
for the
pretty good. I got
follow.
the important stuff. Which
Isabeth,
is like
The silver trade bars.
the
hoping
loot
that-
and the money.
hoping that next week it'll be on the same time if nothing else comes up. It's been like a month since we last played. I appreciate you all stopping by.